Hi, my name is Lauren Bass, and I am the owner of Bass Consulting. Recently, pretty much at the end of 2020, I realized that I had a problem. I have multiple streams of income, and I had no organized way of tracking those streams. So I have my full time job. I teach as an adjunct professor as well. I have a small business called LB's Chili Bar. I have Bass Consulting. I published a book that's on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Just different things. And I'm like, how am I having such a hard time tracking these things? Well, my website for my chili company is on one thing. Then I have an Etsy shop. And then when people book like resume help or even small business consulting, I was taking those payments via PayPal. When I would do a pop-up shop at events for my chili and my sauce, I had a Square card reader before I received my Shopify card reader, and everything was just totally unorganized. So at the end of last year, when I realized I had no great organized tracking manner, I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can find a planner that's going to help me track my multiple streams of income. I Googled it, I went on Etsy. I saw like budget trackers and general income and expense trackers, but nothing that would have helped me see a snapshot view of all of my streams of income. So then I would have a better way to assess what to keep putting forth some effort in, what's doing well. Maybe I should stop a certain thing and reevaluate it. So because I couldn't find what I was looking for, I decided to create it. Now we have the multiple streams of income planner. I have two current designs, and I'm working on a third design, and it's going to come in different formats. So you're going to have the PDF printable, which will be an 8.5 by 11. You download it, you print it, you can put it in a 3-ring binder. I took that particular one and went to Staples and created these two. Just because when I printed it at home, it wasn't the quality that I wanted. So I was like, let me see how it looks if I print it in a method in which I actually want, which is a physical planner. So I went to Staples and got these printed. These are the first two designs. So this one and then this one, and I added the back. So Staples was really good. It wasn't cheap though. I spent about $70 each on both of these, and it's not a 12-month planner. But it's not necessarily supposed to be a daily planner. It's helping with your business tracking. So if you do the printable, you can determine how many pages that you need. Maybe it's something you'll use monthly as you're tallying up things and not so much need the daily aspect of. The third one, I'm so super excited to see what my graphic designer comes up with. And I needed like a simple functional look, and then I wanted two creative type designs as well. So we have the PDF printable, which will be one copy or one format. Then I'm going to do a PDF fillable. So for those who don't necessarily need something that they write in, they can download the PDF fillable copy of the planner and fill in their information each month, save it, come back to it, and track it that way. The third method or format is going to be digital. So it'll be something that you can use on your iPad and just other digital planners that don't require you to use pen and paper. And then the fourth format, I'm hoping I can have this done by summer, is the physical planner. I'm looking at 7.25 by 9. So I have a current gold planner, and this is the size. And when I make my multiple streams of income planner like this, I'm going to have the gold rings. It's not going to have this laminated type cover, but I have an idea of how I want my cover. And so, thick and useful. So my goal is to have something like this by summertime, because I do like this size most for me. But again, you have the PDF format that'll be printable, and it'll come in an 8.5 by 8.5 by 11. And I just want to make sure, like, as a resource for people who are looking for something like this, you're not stuck with one method to have to track your multiple streams of income. Let's go through a little bit of what the planner will have. So naturally, you have your page this planner belongs to. You write your name in here. Let's change the view of the camera. So we also have a yearly overview that comes included. It is an undated planner. I have a small business checklist, just some did you knows, creating your target audience. So this is one page, but because I wanted this printed and I have multiple streams, I created a page for each stream to know who my target audience is for those different streams. Then we have the 1-year business log. So for each business, what am I doing in Q1? What am I doing in Q2? What am I doing in Q3? What am I doing in Q4? So I did that for each stream as well. Then I have this overview. So this allows me to say, I have 5 streams of income. From my full-time job, how much do I make? For adjunct, how much do I make as the year goes on? For LB's Chili Bar, how much do I bring in? For my Bass Consulting resume work, how much do I bring in? And then maybe for either my Etsy shop or book sales, how much do I bring in? So this gives me that snapshot look without me having to go log in a million systems. Or when I do log in those systems, I write it down and I can come to this page and see how much I made. Which month for LB's Chili Bar was a strong month and why? What did I do different? And then this is the income tracker page. So LB's Chili Bar, I get paid every time somebody makes a purchase on my website, maybe weekly. LB's Chili Bar, the business, and then when did I start that? Because maybe I didn't start that in January. If I started LB's Chili Bar in September, then I'll know I started it in September. My full-time job, I get paid monthly. I will have the name here, what I do, and when did I start. So this just kind of gives a snapshot because nobody is not guaranteed that all your streams of income came at the same time. So you just kind of want to have an idea of like how frequently are you getting paid from which ones. Okay, so now I also have the income stream page for each income. So when it comes to LB's Chili Bar, there are 52 weeks in a year. If I get paid every time somebody makes a purchase, then whichever week that is of the year, I write it in, and then I'm able to tally up how much did I make up here for total income. So I've done that for each stream of income as well. Then we have monthly goals. So I made a few pages of this so that for LB's Chili Bar, what are my monthly goals? For maybe February, March, and April, I can go ahead and just knock out those monthly goals. For Bass Consulting with resume, what are my monthly goals and what steps am I gonna take for those monthly goals? So I have several pages of that printed off in here as well. It's a lot of pages of that one. And then a weekly planner. So again, on the PDF fillable, you can print off however many pages or however many copies of this that you need. But again, I don't see this as my daily planner. So I didn't do a lot of copies of this, but you know, this is for your use. And then I have the daily planner. So for some people who may want to use this daily, what are your top 3 priorities, your to-do list, and then you can write down the times of maybe if you have appointments or schedules and things of that nature. So for Bass Consulting, maybe tomorrow I may have to schedule some social media posts, and then at a certain time I need to write a blog, or you know, so you just have a lot of flexibility in how to use that. So for this one, I only printed this one up to 2 months in terms of those back pages, but those front pages are the main pages that were most important to me. And then again, it's 2 different designs. This one has tabs. So it's just kind of really based on the design that you you think you're going to like. And again, I'm going to have a third one as well, with a totally different design concept. But this is the multiple streams of income planner, and I am so excited to make it available for entrepreneurs with several streams of income who are looking for a great way to track their multiple streams. So they have the same things, just set up a little bit different. So this one has the times on the side. Still got your top 3, your to-do list, your notes section. I am super excited. Again, I'm putting in a lot of work to get this all ready in a timely manner because we are in Q1 right now. January is over. February is off to a good start. And this will just be something phenomenal to help others with, as well as help me have the organization that I need. And most importantly, I'm hoping to have the physical copy available by summertime. But that means there are, 4 opportunities or 4 methods of how somebody can use this planner. Whether you print it yourself, put it in the 3-ring binder, go to Staples like I did and get it printed, PDF fillable, and just save it on your computer and update it as you need it. The digital copy if you're using it on an iPad or tablet, the physical planner. Last but not least, I'm considering just those beginning pages, making them an Excel document. So for some people who don't necessarily need all of the additional pages and you just want the template to add in your information and let it track it for you, I'm looking at also an Excel spreadsheet. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you are excited, and I really look forward to letting this be an asset to entrepreneurs' lifestyle who have 3 or more streams of income.